What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Now I have done it. I have only went and done it. I have got this video back to a Sunday night. Now there's just been so much going on, and it's been a case of I've not managed to get my videos up on a Sunday night, or they have been delayed to a Monday night. I think Monday's actually the latest. I'm sure Monday is the latest. But we are going to try and get the videos back to a Sunday night anyway. I'm going to try my best anyway. Or get them up maybe 4 or 5 days, something like that. But I have basically been getting on top of my edit and getting on top of all of the videos, all the content and things like that, and trying to kind of put them together and basically put them up, but obviously schedule them for a Sunday night or a Monday night or whenever they're meant to be going up. But just before I do kick off this video, guys, I did really just want to run through this supplement right here, which HR Labs, this is actually one of the latest supplements that HR Labs have actually dropped. Now, it is called Ride On, as you'll be able to see here. It is more so a kind of lifestyle supplement. Like, I would recommend this for everybody. I've been running it around 2 weeks now, and I can only say that for only being able to run it 2 weeks, the benefits from this have been simply like something that I wish I had my hands on so much sooner. Obviously, that would have been impossible because it has just went live. Now, of course, guys, the last thing that I'm going to come on here and just literally do is ramble on about a supplement. But this supplement right here, like I said, it's more so a lifestyle supplement. This is proven to increase blood flow, reduce stress, reduce blood pressure, increase exercise capacity. Like, this is one of these supplements that literally everybody should have. And whether you are a natural athlete or whether you are an assisted athlete, this is probably one of the best supplements that I have actually seen come to the market today. Now, don't get me wrong, there are absolutely millions of supplements on the market today. But especially with HR Labs, they look for more so premium supplements over anything else. So literally it is quality over anything. Nothing won't come out until it has literally been like nailed, spot on. Quality absolutely over everything. It goes the exact same as my unrivaled supplements. Quality over everything, especially for me being a natural athlete, guys. I need to make sure that I'm not just taking any rubbish on the market today. Like, I'm not taking just anything off of this protein website or anything off of this website. And don't get me wrong, like, there are lots of benefits out of these supplements, but some supplements really just more so look towards the money side of things. Supplement brands anyway just more so look towards the money side of things. Oh shit, that's got a really fucking cool label. That's going to be an excellent supplement. Sometimes these things aren't the case, guys. You need to more so look into the ingredient panels, what's in these supplements, why these supplements have been made, not just because it's got a fancy label and it looks really cool and your mate has told you that it's the best pre-workout on the planet and it's going to be this, that, the next thing. Considering they are the person that have only trained twice, have never took pre-workout in their life, and yeah, have basically told you. So really, that's the biggest thing that I recommend to you guys, especially the younger generation out there, because of course, me, myself, not long turned 23, I went through that phase at the very start where I was going through, that looks like a cool type of pre-workout, I'm just going to get that protein right there, that'll do. Don't get me wrong, at the time, guys, I went through that phase. Everything worked, everything done what it needed to do, but I was clueless. Like, I never ever looked into these sort of things. So yeah, we have got this brand new supplement. So I do take 4 of these per day. We have got 2 first thing in the morning and then 2 pre-workout. So I do believe you can kind of take 2 and then obviously 2 maybe 6 to 8 hours later. It doesn't necessarily need to be pre-workout, but it just so happens when I get up in the morning, I take 2 of these, and around kind of 6 to 8 hours later, I do train. And Liam, who owns HR Labs, has given me the all clear to be able to take these pre-workouts. So 2M first thing, 2M pre-workout, and yeah, that's really all I want to cover about Ride On. So we have got meal number 1 here as per usual. We've got 250 grams of your finest, elite, best cereal on the planet, Frosties. We're going in with around 250 grams of semi-skim milk as well. I'm not going to track calories or anything like that today. As you would have seen, my weight has literally dropped by 2 pounds. I was 227, now I'm 224 or 225. I'm going to have to look that back. I literally just jumped on the scale, videoed it and got off, and that was really it. But yeah, I think we're like 2 pounds down. Again, fluctuations happen, guys. There's lots going on right now, so these things can happen. Like, nothing to do with anything outside of training and things like that, but obviously there is a lot going on, and yeah, it can cause fluctuations. We need to take into consideration that this can happen. We're not going to stay the same weight every single day, especially where I'm at right now. I am at like peak off season. My body weight fluctuates depending, of course, how much I eat. You guys know I eat a lot of food, so the weight does go up and down, does fluctuate, maybe a couple of pounds here and there. So it just so happens that's today. So a lot of food's going to go in. 250 grams of Frosties first meal, milk, AGF protein, 36 grams, which will give me 30 grams of protein. Easily digested, my favourite. But yes, that is going to be it. I'm not going to ramble on any further. I do hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do enjoy it, please don't forget to drop the video a like for me, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, because I think we're maybe like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or maybe 500 videos away from hitting 5,000 subscribers, but we are so close. So please do not forget to drop the channel a subscribe. drop the channel and subscribe. Why would you even say that? Yeah, but tell your mums, dads, aunties, kids, dogs, cats, sisters to drop the channel and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys, and yeah, let's just get on with this video. Pre-workout of choice today, guys. We're just going in with 2. We managed to get the bagel thins. We legit managed to get our hands back on these bagel thins. So we've got 2 of these going in with chicken tikka today over, it was either going to be this or it was going to be chicken and sweet potato. So I picked these just because they were a little bit easier, and again, the reason behind the bagel thins is they digest so much better than the actual bigger bagels. So we're going in with 2 bagel thins, 200 grams of chicken tikka here. So that's going to be pre-workout. It's going to be washed down with a can of Iron Brew Extra, and yeah, that's going to be it. Bagel thins, chicken tikka, then it's time to train. So guys, if you have not been able to tell already, we are in for shoulders today. So pretty much what's happened is a couple of my sessions have been switched about just because of travelling to different gyms and things like that, and making sure that I am able to get access to the kit that I need to, i.e. a Texas deadlift bar. Things like that come into play, and sometimes sessions need to be kind of switched around. So that's really what's happened. I am in for shoulders today, as you will see. We are starting off on the upright shoulder press machine, so the upright plate loaded shoulder press machine. Plan is to take this as far as I can take it. Whether I do a top set, dead stop set, or a top set, obviously not dead stop set, that'll kind of be dictated on maybe 3 or 4 plates, depending obviously how far I'm going to take it up. But ideally I would like to maybe take it up to 5 plates a side today. As you guys will know, it's an upright plate loaded machine, so it isn't the easiest of machines. Like, I've seen quite a few of the upright press machines as well, and it's like, sometimes I see people loading like 7-8 plates a side, and I'm like, holy fucking shit. How on God's heavenly earth, on this upright press machine, can I only press 4 plates a side for a few, 5 plates for a few? Like, I would just never even, like, I don't know, like, I would love to work towards 6 plates a side on something like this, but it would take a long fucking time. And it would need to be prioritised, literally, like deadlifts are prioritised. Don't get me wrong, like shoulders are still a big session throughout the week, but shoulders are never really, I don't know, it's like, I know that I suck at pressing. Pressing is my hardest one out the full entire week. Like, I say the hardest, it's not as hard as what I would consider a leg or a deadlift session. I don't mean it that way, I just mean it hardest as in pressing, that's what I'm the weakest at. Like, pressing out of everything is just horrendous. Don't get me wrong, like on the shoulders, I do prefer shoulders over chest. Like, I could do a dumbbell shoulder press, push the 50s for like 15 to 20 reps, but see if I came down to an incline and tried to push the 50s for 15 to 20 reps, I would get nowhere near that. So I think I can push them maybe upwards of like 12 to 15 reps on an incline. Don't get me wrong, I can push more weight on an incline, but see when it comes to like your endurance side of things, I am way better on the shoulders. Like, I can just go for so much longer. But yeah, I'm not really gonna chat too much shit because I do want to get on with this session. We're gonna do this, we're also gonna do dumbbell press. The unfortunate part about dumbbell press is I do only have access to 40s, so I'm gonna kind of put them in nearer the kind of latter part of the session, so maybe 4th or 5th exercise. I'm going to do dumbbell side raises, dumbbell front raises, absolutely everything to do with shoulders. Whether I move from here to a barbell or not, I'm unsure yet, just because I don't really want to be even a tiny bit fatigued moving into deadlift. So yeah, we're going to run this plate loaded shoulder press up first. That's going to be it. Hope you enjoy this session. I might come back on the camera throughout this session, I might not. So yeah, you're probably just going to have to, in fact, yes, I am, because we're going to do Viking press, as in my variation of the Viking press. On this machine right here, we're going to turn around, we're going to stand up, we're going to shoulder press, but that's going to be it. I'm going to get on with this set because I can feel myself getting cold, and that's the last thing I want. So yeah, let's just get on with this session. So moving on to exercise number 2 here, this is what I was talking to you guys about. This is going to be more so a variation, well, it is a variation of what you guys will be familiar with, the Viking press. So obviously you do get standing upright press machines, but of course I don't have access to one. So we have what you could say improvised a little bit. We moved on to this. So all I'm literally doing is keeping the exact same grip as what I would do with my normal seated shoulder press, as you would have just seen there. So I am very far out. I am at literally the widest point where I can put my grip. Basically what happens is, because you are pushing this up and out the way, I have to be at a kind of angle, so I'm not going to just be pressing it straight up. The way that it's going to want to go is, it's going to want to go out the way, so I need to be at a kind of a little bit of an angle anyway, not too much, just so I can keep it on the shoulders, as in all-rounder. I don't want to just be pressing it out to the front and obviously having my upper chest come in, having just my front delts being hit, sides and rears being took out. I want it to be a more so all-rounded exercise, so I'm trying to stay as upright as possible. That's really all I wanted to kind of come on here and say. I just wanted to cover it a little bit, show you guys, because I run this exercise in throughout my 2019 off season. So I went from 2019, competed then, brung it in on that off season, competed 2020, kept it all in throughout prep. Moved into my off-season Christmas time last year, kept it in exact same again. So the plan is really, unless I get access to something very similar to this, or what I can take the exact same feeling off of, or of course an actual Viking press, I will be keeping a move similar to this in every shoulder session. So whether I do this at the start and take it as far as I can, or whether I do it near the kind of end of the session. And again, if I do place it at the end of the session, it'll be because something else has been brought in. For instance, I did get access to heavier dumbbells, or even at that, I done like a press movement, done a barbell movement, and then potentially move to it then, or obviously move to dumbbells. Then what I would do is I would really just bring it in later on in the session. I would still take it as far as possible, like that's the kind of difference. I won't just include it later on in the session and then it'll mean that I'll have to go super light on it. I will still take it as far as I can, whether that be 3 plates aside, 4 plates aside, 1 plate aside. It can vary, but yeah, we're going to move on to this second. I am going to do dumbbells third, I have decided, and then it'll really just be the fluff work, and then it'll be time for food. So, no more talking.
A little longer than a few minutes later.